Hey, it's me, Rolando G. Today is the 25th February, halfway into the midway part of the new year. Greetings, fellow men who follow my channel. As you can see, these are 3 Afro-American black men on my screen who are well-known documentary travel vloggers. And this is where the reason why I have this screen caption is because this is my video on the problem with Afro male travel vloggers. Number one, there's too many of them now. I don't really want to speak ill of the dead. Rest in peace to Charles Tyler, who really got the ball rolling on this, and there's probably others before him, but Charles Tyler really got the ball rolling on this. And my argument is that the man of color should move in silence. We're putting ourselves out here too much, and a lot of travel vloggers are messing up the mystery behind a lot of places to travel. I feel as an Afro male individual should be able to really consider yourself to be your own driver of your own destination. I am a person that's not perfect myself. I followed a lot of these guys, and I'm at a point now where I'm just over, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The word I'm looking for is I'm pretty much at this point a little bit kind of infuriated that now travel vlogger Afro men or black men have now become like, okay, just because this travel vlogger brother has said it, you're supposed to do it, right? Okay. And I'm not one of those type of guys that I take recommendations just because this fellow person said that it's a recommendation. My problem is that now we have former PUAs, former players and pimps who were PUA vloggers now over in these countries. And what makes it look bad is that all the showcase is now is that a lot of these platforms are based to give Afro males more money. And you Afro male, as a male yourself, you're not putting money in your pocket. You're not going over there doing your travel and doing what you're supposed to do as a real man. It's not consider the advice, or not really consider travel exclusive advice from somebody who tries to paint this picture for you like it's going to happen for you the same way. Okay, because I remember real brief the 5 days I was down in Rio de Janeiro. All I needed was 5 days. People say, it takes 2 to 3 weeks for you to get used to it. That's not what I saw back in 2020 when I was in Rio de Janeiro, okay, with Reluctant Nabi. And I'll say his name because, Nabi does not care. Nabi's still a good brother nonetheless. Now, I may have to go back down there again, but even Rio de Janeiro is gotten a little bit played out to me. I used to want to go there a whole lot 7, 8, 9 years ago. Up until 2020, I got my chance. And I really wasn't impressed with what I saw. Okay. Now, Brazil is getting very popular to the point I don't even really want to go, but I still want to go just to get my experience from it. I am interested in women from there, but I'm interested in the right kind of female from there, but a lot of travel vlogger so-called brothers have kind of put it now where it's like, it just feels like it's just a gateway to PUA heaven. There is no substance being involved. You're just going around with the camera, showing all these females and acting like, oh, that's what the basis of the trip is. There are two Afro male travel bloggers that do this by name. And I'm not going to be... and I'm not going to be... sorry about that. I'm not going to be too much on these two, but I want to let you know that these two, I thought that I did kind of respect somewhat, but now I'm looking at it like, okay, there's too much exclusivity in in these travel channels. And you got, like I said, these two guys are PUAs. One of them has a business. You already know who he is. Goes by the name of Barbara. I won't say the rest. And the other one, well, you already know he goes to Brazil a lot. And I'll just call him DJ. DJ and Barbara are two different, entities of travel vloggers. Now, I won't put too much on DJ. My problem with DJ, I had a conversation with him, and he snubbed me. And I felt that he didn't want to give me the time of day. Barbara, he basically is like a PUA from Brooklyn. He has all his barber shops, and I'm not hating on his travel, but he PUAs too much. I think, in my humble opinion, he pays women to come on to the live streams that he does. And you idiots put money in his pocket because he's pumping y'all up. Just because you're an Afro male, you think a lot of these Colombian, these Brazilian women want black men. I don't think they're really gunning for us like that. Like I said, I was in Rio de Janeiro. Though I haven't traveled everywhere, and I'm not the expert on travel like that, but I can tell you they're not gunning for you like that. Like I said, Barbara, or I'm just going to be blunt, Barbara World TV, Zoe feeds fantasies that are not true. Because once your ass gets down there, you're not going to have the same situation as him. See, he has people that back him up, know certain types of women there, get them on the stream, and that's how he does it. There's a way he does that shit. I mean, you literally gonna tell me that random women in these random ass countries are just gonna start coming up to the camera and start going, I don't speak much, and then he's still speaking to them. They barely speak a lick of English. But yeah, I'm gonna go down there and do the same thing. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be looked at like I'm weird. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's my problem. It's becoming a PUA circus over in these so-called other Latin American countries that a lot of black men are, to me, we're overrating too much. And you get more of black men that go down there, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna look bad for us, because it only takes one Afro male, one male of color, to go down there, act a damn fool, and then we're looked at even way worse than what we are currently right now. And then they ain't gonna want us nowhere. So everybody can't travel. And South America has been so, like I said, like I agree with that one brother. South America, Latin America in general, especially Brazil, has been very exclusivity or exclusified so much, is that now you're not really a hot commodity down here, Afro-American man. You're not a commodity down there, okay? And hindsight 22, they still like Caucasian men more than us. See, they still barely get the gist on us because of how we're treated over here. Now, in most cases, there may be some areas where some brasileiras may like you, but not all of them are gunning for you like that. And the ones I like are mostly IG-looking models, or models that are really look good. And I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try to get my, not just, it's not all about me getting my money game up just to holla at these broads. No, it's not really like that with me because I'm not really trying to hit like that. I like what I see, and I'll do just like the next man. But I'm not going to exclusify it and put it on camera and act like, this ain't nothing you've never seen before. Because a lot of you guys get off on that. And you give these guys, DJ and Barber World TV, money, putting and making these guys rich, and they just laughing at you. Because you won't get a passport and go out there for yourself. Now, I'm not trying to say this is going to be for everybody. But the travel game with Afro-American black men traveling game is messed up now. Because things are not a mystery anymore. Things are not left to the imagination anymore. We're getting too much exclusivity on every level of every channel now. And I'm to the point now, when I go next time, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to vlog. I'm not going to put anything on video. And last I heard, what was it, 3 years ago? No, 2016, or in the early midway part of 2017, before Charles Tyler passed away, he said a lot of brasileira or mulher Brazilian women, who are Brazilian women in Brazil, Portuguese Brazilian women, do not want to be filmed. A lot of them don't want to be filmed. Now, DJ did say that, but I'm trying to understand how they so easygoing with your boy Barber World TV. They're that easygoing with his behind to where they'll get on, come up to the Airbnbs with this dude, and I'm not trying to hate on him, but it's spelling out that the Afro-American black man is thirsty. And Barber World TV feeds off your thirst. But this is not just about him. This is about the other travel vloggers, black males that go down there. I'm about tired of following all of them because they're not, to me, in my opinion, they're not the answer I need to say, well, I got to go here because Barber World TV said it, or AJ, or Travel Gold Man, or whatever these platform Negro male are. I don't need to go by what they say. I just go down there and check it out for myself, and I formulate my own assessment. And I'm now to the point I'm not even going to vlog when I go to these countries. I'm not going to show y'all what I do. Okay? And when I get down there, I'm not really going to be talking much, unless I know the language. Now, DJ can do it because he knows the language. I get it. Plus, the man is 6'4". He's the ideal, but I know women have their preferences, whatever. I'm not jealous of that. I'm just saying it's too much exclusivity in the male travel vlog so-called sphere. And it's getting to the point where we can't even differentiate who's down there just being genuine, or some of them who are being disingenuous and creating fantasy from reality. Because when you get down there, like I said again, your individuality will show how you operate in that country. Okay? But anything you do reflects definitely mostly on you, but it reflects on us as a whole as black American men. And a lot of you don't recognize that. Okay? Because we are the most scrutinized group of men on planet Earth. And we're trying to really change that. But when we go here and all we do is PUA and just think that that's what it's about, it just can't be that, And do we want to be successful in relationships overseas? Yes, we do. But we don't want to let travel vloggers dictate, just because this spot ain't got a certain group of women, or this other side of where they're at in that country has this side. You can't base it upon that. And it's going to take me some time to find a woman that I'm trying to get with, because right now, as far as I'm concerned, women are very much different in 2020, in these 2020s versus how they were back in the mid to late 90s, early 2000s. And I know Tito does kind of agree with me, hardcore Tito. But yeah, man, so I just want to put out there that the travel vlog Black Brother Manosphere is just getting out of hand with a lot of PUA type stuff. And it's to the point of like now, that's like the golden standard. That's what we're operating off of now. It's PUA tactics, and, just like, what I'm saying? I mean, and then also all this stuff with donations, giving these guys donations and stuff, because you won't get your ass up and go down there your own damn self. Because like I said again, DJ and Barber World TV are laughing at your asses. And they may have the gift of gab to get at these women in a certain way. I don't know. I thought it wasn't that way with these women, but obviously, I'm telling you, a lot of women are taking a lot of Western female culture. I'm here living in the Bay Area. Brazilian women don't even give me the time of day here once they're here in the United States, especially here in San Francisco. You can best believe they start adopting the United States mentality of women. Okay, and from what I heard, contrary to popular belief, Brazil is getting a little bit gentrified with the United States. So be careful. That one brother, I won't say I can't remember his name, but he's right. He said 8 years ago, Brazil was cool, but now it's not the same. It really isn't. Now one person told me you might have to go to certain other villages, but do you really want to go to certain other villages and find these certain groups of women just for marriage and companionship, or just long-term girlfriend and boyfriend thing? I don't know. So shout out to the black men who do travel. Shout out to them. Not hating on that, but it's just too much PUA. Just too much PUA sediments in everything I'm seeing. I'm not seeing good substance. I'm not seeing anybody saying, hey, anything educational that's going to help me out. I mean, I know DJ does somewhat, but I can't say for like the rest of these guys. It's just getting out of hand. All right, man. Rolando G, just breaking it down about the travel vlog, Black Brother Manosphere thing. It's just getting out of hand, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like I said, when I go to these countries, I'm going to make my own discoveries and my own assessment on things. And I will not vlog about it myself, because you've already got these vloggers out here telling you what's what. I ain't got to tell you. All right, I'm out. Peace. More to come.